So hello, it's Anne here, the blog coach. How are you today? Popping in for the usual weekly Q&A, and today's topic is all about how to avoid comparisonitis and succeed. And I know it just exists so much in the blogging world and in small business and basically in life. And there's two things you can do. You can keep doing it and feel bad about yourself, or you can avoid it and run your own race and succeed. So I wanted to just pop in and reiterate this because I think it's really important. And it was actually a really pivotal time for me when I first started blogging, when I started to see results. And just to give you a bit of a quick backstory, I'm going back to about 2006 now, and my daughter was about 2, and I had my newborn son. And it was around the time when it was quite novel for people to have a home computer, and we had one of those bulky desktop ones, and we'd had it for a couple of years. So I really didn't know, I used a computer at work all my life, and I really didn't know what we needed one for at home. And back then, I think Google was just a big player, another one of the players in the search engine market, and I didn't even use Google. So I used Alta Vista, I think. So we're going back, way back. And when the children were napping, I would probably just jump on the computer. You hear the dial-up tone, and I might have Googled something or searched for something once, and there was just 2 bloggers in particular that I followed. And one was a lady in America called Jen, who is I Heart Organizing. And the other one was an Australian lady called Down to Earth, Rhonda Herzl, I think her name is. And I just started thinking, oh my God, that's what I do. That's what I've been doing all my life. I've been a natural born organizer. I've been a frugal homemaker, even though I was earning a lot of money in my jobs. It was just the way I was raised, and it's just all the stuff that I knew. And that's why I started blogging, not to emulate those people, but to just create my own recipes and home hints for when my children left home. But then what started to happen was you start to get into little blogging circles or linky parties, or you start to feel bad about yourself. You think, my photos aren't so good. These people have really great photography skills. They've styled their photos. They're slim, they're beautiful, everything looks wonderful. And you really doubt yourself, and you start to think, why am I even bothering with this? But after a while, like, it goes on a bit, I started to get into other blogging circles with people in my own country, in my own state and town, and they were doing exactly the same as me. And I thought, well, I know that, why did their Facebook account jump to 500,000 when even after 11 years, mine has still only ever been hovering around 4,000? Why do they have a few 100,000 followers on Instagram and I've only got 30,000? And then I forgot it. I just thought, I don't even want to look at these people's accounts. I muted their accounts. Some of them were people that I've met, and I'd fully support them and say hello to them if I met them somewhere. And I have met some of these people in person. I muted their accounts. I don't follow them I still like their pages. I haven't unfollowed or unliked their pages, but I just don't see them in my feed. I don't give a brass razoo what they're doing. And from that point, things just started to change. I was only focusing on what was in here, what I knew, what I did. It was my own natural voice. It was me. All of a sudden, I got more followers. I got more email subscribers. My email subscribers message me back every single month and say, hi, Anne, how are you going? Oh, my daughter did this. My husband did this. My husband's not well. I've been a little bit sick, whatever. And there's a real personal connection there. These are my people. These are the only people that I need to worry about. I don't need to worry about what my competitors are doing. So just to finish up quickly, I don't want to take up too much of your time. These calls are only meant to be really short and to the point. So just 5 quick points that I want you to remember when you do start to compare yourself to other bloggers or business owners. Like even in my niche now as the blog coach, because it's what I'm promoting on Instagram and Facebook, I'm seeing a lot more similar people in the same industry appearing in my feed that I never even knew about before. Do I go and look at what they're doing? No, I'm just on this one path, and that's my path. That's what I know. That's how I know I'll succeed, because it's me, it's my knowledge and my experience, and people will either want that or they don't. And the people who want it, I'll give it to them. The people who don't, they'll go and follow somebody else and get what they want from there. So number 1, every minute that you focus on your competitor or competition is a minute wasted on doing your own work. So just remember that as soon as you start to feel your mind going to wander, or you're browsing through their website or their social media accounts, stop. That time could be better used on doing your own work. Don't even go there. Don't even look at it. Number 2, you can't compare your reality with somebody's highlight reel. I don't know. That's been doing the rounds for so many years. What you see on social media is only a very, very small snapshot of someone's real life. Someone that I follow just recently posted a picture of their beautiful home surrounded by snow and beautiful trees covered in snow. And it was a lovely looking house. But she said, don't let this picture deceive you. She said, the porch timber has rotted. The roof needs replacing. The ceilings are leaking in a million places. The whole house needs to be gutted and renovated. Don't ever think about what you're seeing on social media is real. If you think, oh, I've got problems with my teenagers or my husband or whatever, who knows what those people are doing in their real lives. Don't even worry about them. Just concentrate on what you're doing for your blog and for your business. Number 3, when you concentrate on what you do, how you do it well, other people will like you for it and they will follow you. So be your true, authentic self. You can't be anything different. Don't try and be anybody else. You will attract people that will warm to you, that will naturally follow you and like you and be attracted to you. If I didn't do that, if I tried to be like some of my competitors in the early days, maybe did a photography course or, bought a $2,000 camera and tried to learn how to style food photos, I'd be trying to be somebody else. All my focus was on trying to get easy, simple recipes made, get them done quickly so I could feed my family. I just needed a picture of it. I didn't need to spend 2 days styling it with the light coming in at a particular window and blah, blah, blah. That's just not me. I'm trying to teach people how to do easy, simple recipes. People who've got lots of time on their hands to style photos can do that. So just focus on what you do and do it well. Do it to the best of your ability and you will attract people. Number 4, and this is a big one. This is such a big one. There is only one you. There's a Dr. Seuss quote that sums it up pretty good, and I can't remember it off hand, but I'll find it and share it later. Your voice, your style, your age, your height, where you live, your skills, your knowledge. There is only one you at this very point in time that no one can copy. You can't copy what anyone else is doing. It is always best to be yourself. Be you. Number 5, keep going and don't look back. Always keep looking forward. Don't look at what went wrong yesterday. Start afresh today and keep moving forward. If possible, put the blinkers on. Don't even worry about your competition. I know I read so much about SEO and how that you should be looking at your competitors' websites and what backlinks they use and all this kind of thing. I don't have time for that. I'd rather just be doing what I do. I know it well, and I'll concentrate my efforts on that. So that's my message for you today in this Facebook Live, all about how to avoid comparisonitis and succeed. Trust me, do that and you'll start seeing results. I want to wish you a great week. I've got some fantastic things coming up over the next couple of weeks. The children will be back at school next Tuesday after a very long 6 weeks summer school break. So I feel like I'll be able to get back into my usual routine. And if you have any questions, don't forget to send me them and I'll include them in the lineup. I've got quite a few questions already lined up, ready to talk about in this weekly Q&A. They're just quick, short little questions that I can answer quickly so I don't take up your time. It's muggy and hot here today. Have a great week and I'll catch you again soon. Bye.